How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Ruffled Realit, and welcome back to a brand new video, guys. Now, today we have some actual important news that I need to tell you guys about. There has been an update to the Pokemon Online service and how that's going to be working in the upcoming Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee games. There has been a change to how those going to work, so we're going to read through an article here. Now, Pixelpar actually tweeted this out, and he quoted actually down here a tweet from, essentially from Cerebi saying, Pokemon Let's Go Online questions have finally been answered. And you go here and you can see a Cerebi update. Famitsu reconfirms Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee have online features. Requires Nintendo Switch Online service subscription. So you have to have paid online, guys. You have to have paid online. Now, it lacks a battle spot. It lacks the global trading system and WONDERTRADE. So all you can really do is, what can you really do then? If the global trading system is missing, what can you really do then? So we got the article actually here, which we can read through as well. I'm gonna go through most of the article because it's probably gonna tell us more info if we read through it. So it's gonna be poorly translated over from I think Japanese, or yeah, I think so. So basically, Pokemon new work release meeting held on March 30th, or May 30th, sorry, 2018. At Famitsu.com, we made live tweets on Twitter in line with this reticle. However, the following tweet and Q&A response we tweeted in form of information shortages. So the correct sentences of the questions and answers are as follows. Do you have communication exchanges between users at Pokemon or Pocket Monsters Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee? In some cases, the Nintendo Switch can have multiple accounts, but do you need two for communication exchange and matchup? Or can we compete and exchange communication with one? So what they say here, and this is the reason why they ask this, okay? The reason why they ask this, okay, is because when Masuda gave the first question about these games, he specifically said like, oh, you may need two consoles to play the games, right? And people were like really confused, like, wait, sorry, you may need two consoles to play online, and people are like, wait, but why would I need two consoles to play online? Well, that makes no sense. But here essentially gives the answer that, essentially he gives an answer right here, or whoever, over the Pokemon company gives an answer. First of all, the match and exchange are still there. Basically, two Nintendo Switches are necessary, but it's possible to create each save data with multiple accounts. So I'm not really sure what they want to get across with that, but then they ask here, although it is said that the service of Nintendo Switch Online will be started in September 2018, in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, is there any online function? There's not anything currently considered in the online service. So I'm really confused right now, because right here they say have online features, requires Nintendo Switch Online to service subscription, but they don't seem to say much here. As mentioned above, there was a reply saying there is nothing currently thinking about nothing about the online service, and as a result I tweeted as mentioned above, but some information there was a shortage. I must sincerely apologize. Inquiries to Pokemon Co. Ltd. So basically, this is the original answers, and then we have the correct ones and what they answered afterwards, which is the fixed kind of information. So this isn't right. This is what they asked, and this is without the actual answers that we needed. So let's go read what the inquiries from the Pokemon Co. Ltd. are. Based on this matter, I inquired again to Pokemon, the company, in order to inform you of the correct information and receive the following answers. The contents are as stated below. It was a story that there is a traditional communication battle exchange system, but is it okay if we recognize that it is a communication/battle exchange, such as being connected to people all over the world online? Then they say battle between the internet and local communication battle/exchange is possible. However, it is not a function such as battle spots, like rating battles, free battle, online tournament, etc., GTS, and a miracle exchange and the miracle exchange is WONDERTRADE. Until Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon is a little more I guess what they want to say is these are a little more simple when it comes to those functions. We will introduce the contents at a later date. In addition, in order to use the above function, you need to join the Nintendo Switch Online, which will be officially started from September. So they actually confirm here that it's definitely going to start in September, not going to push up the date any further, so that's cool. The answer from Pokemon Co. Ltd. is over. There's no online communication battle/exchange of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee online. There is a need to subscribe to Nintendo Switch Online of paid service in order to play there. For details, please wait for the following news. So yeah, there's nothing further down here, but that is the info, ladies and gentlemen. That is the info that we kind of required, but now we know, and that is kind of disappointing. I mean, we knew we're probably not going to get, like, battle spot, no ranked play, that sort of stuff. That was an obvious one, which I'm really disappointed, because I thought, like, these games could be fun to, like, Wi-Fi battle in, but apparently there will be battles, but kind of basic ones, right? Really basic, simple online battles, and online trading as well, but simple online trading. So basically, I guess you would have this hub, which we already know of. Like, I guess that's where you would be trading with people from, or maybe like you have a little bar that pops up. Maybe from there you can actually trade with people. So I don't know. We haven't even seen how the Pokédex looks in the game properly yet. So I mean, I don't know, guys. But either way, I guess that's really that info. So now I want to give you some thoughts of mine on why I think this is kind of a disappointment, in my honest opinion. I feel like it's kind of a disappointment because, honestly, the first answers we got, the first info we got was that we are not going to have to pay for these things, right? They initially said, like, or rather, that's how it was communicated to us, but I don't know. Like, it feels to me like, them removing the GTS is just... It's a really bad decision, okay? It's a really bad decision to remove the GTS because it's like the global trade system is perfect for people who want to kind of get the Pokemon they need. But maybe they're doing that because they're like, oh, because if you have both versions and you can just send them between the two, you should be fine. Like, I don't know. It's just, it seems so weird to me. The fact that WONDERTRADE is missing, which I'm really, like, I was really looking forward to, I mean, that's just disappointment. But that's fair enough because we will have the Gen 8 games next year, so, we'll have everything we need next year in those games. Now, the fact that we have to pay for it with the online subscription, it makes sense, right? It makes 100% sense because, right, why wouldn't they want to make you have the online service to play online in this game? Like, it would be so strange. And that's why I was so confused when people are saying, like, I was asking people, like, is this game online or isn't it online? I was asking this several times on Twitter, asking, okay, are these games online or are they not? And do we have to pay for the online service or not? And then I got several reports telling me, it is online, it isn't online, it is online, it isn't online, and then eventually somebody said, like, it is online, and here's an article, and it says that, we don't have to pay for the online service, which for me was like, oh shit, we don't have to pay for online? That's perfect. I can save $20, for a year without having to, if I want to play online that game, I can just save that money. But no, now you do kind of have to pay for it, which makes sense. They have Smash coming out this year. They have now the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee games. So of course they want to make you buy the online service. It just makes, it's blatantly obvious they want to do that because they make more money that way. So in general, this isn't really a surprising situation, honestly. But the fact that we won't have, like, so many kind of things that we have in a main series games makes me feel like this game isn't really, I mean, it is quote unquote a main series game. It's kind of the same as a brand new, like, it's kind of its own, like, subsection almost. And also, according to Serbia, if we actually go to Serbia here, guys, I want to show you something that you guys may actually like to see, because this makes me kind of excited when I see it. And that is basically down here, if you guys see, there is a bunch of, like, generations for Pokemon, and I can tell you that apparently, according to your Serbia, let me just move my face cam a bit away. So here we go. Let's just zoom in, and you will all see what I mean. So if you do zoom in down here, you will notice that for Generation 8, you have Generation 8 Pokemon, and we'll open that up. And then down here for Generation 7, you have Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, actually, in that same category. So Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee are the first mainline Pokemon games on the Nintendo Switch. These games are remakes of and so are games set in Kanto region following a altered version of the game's story. Each game features co-op locally, as well as a new device like a Pokeball called the Pokeball Plus, and lets you take your Pokemon around with you in Pokemon Go and used as a Go Plus. You can also send your Pokemon over from Go to Go Park to get them in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. They can be played with just one Joy-Con, and capture is done by flicking the Joy-Con like Pokemon Go. The game only features the first 151 Pokemon and some little Pokemon. Wild Pokemon are no longer battled. The details about the game are currently scarce, but the section will be updated with all the details that come. So, according to Serbia, this could change, but apparently these are Gen 7 games, which makes sense, right? Because usually when it's a new generation, you have brand new Pokemon, so this doesn't actually count like that. But then you also have, of course, the next game for next year, which makes me, way more excited, is the Gen 7 game, which is that during the Nintendo Spotlight E3 2017, the Pokemon Company CEO Tsunekazu Ishihara confirmed that Game Freak had begun development on the first Pokemon title for the Nintendo Switch device. No details were made about the game other than it being a core Pokemon RPG, and details coming in more than a year. during a press event in Japan on May 30th, 2018, it was then confirmed that the 8th generation of Pokemon will release on Nintendo Switch in 2019. This page will update with details as they come. So this is very, very exciting to me, guys, because the fact that they essentially here we get the confirmation that, like, hey, guess what? You know that game we told you about last year? You may not hear info about it for about a year. Well, guess what? Here's the info, and now you're going to have to wait until 2019 to play it. But hey, at least we got the info about it. At least we know we're getting another game next year, guys. That's good for me. I know Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee are not the most fun things for most people, but let's enjoy them for what they are, and, you know, let's just enjoy them for now, and just let's have them as kind of a, you know, not a bump in the road, but rather something to keep us busy while we wait for the upcoming games in 2019. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I hope you did enjoy, and let me know your thoughts on the online service being paid for, and, you know, there being no battle spot, no Wonder Trade, no GTS. What do you feel about that? Do you feel like that's going to be lackluster? And if you feel so, let me know in the comment section below, you know, how you feel and why. And thanks so much for watching, guys. Either way, have a great day, and bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen.